This video is for Sarah Stuart. Sarah, what I'm going to look at first is how you change images in the galleries that you've got. We'll look at the shop in the next video, but for now, if we just concentrate on the gallery images, changing them and adding new ones. Right, what I normally do, I have two tabs open. One with the front of the website and one where I've logged into the back of the website, which is called the dashboard. It's mainly so that I can switch between the two and see any new changes that I've made quickly. Right, what you need to look for, this is in the left hand side, you need to look for pages and you click on all pages. You'll see here that there's a page for everything that's on your website. This is the galleries and these are the collections. So let's say we were going to either add something to or change an image in the 2010 to 2016 collection. You can either, when you hover over it, you'll see there's a little link to edit. You can click that, or you can click the title and it will open that page up. Wait for those little dots to spin and settle down, and this is what you'll see. Now this wouldn't be very helpful to you. I think it will make it more complicated because you won't be able to see exactly what you're doing. So up here we've got three icons. Desktop view, as you hover over these things you'll see a little pop-up. Tablet view and phone view. If you click on the desktop view, this will give you what's appearing on the front of the site, but you'll see as you hover around, don't just randomly click on anything until you're sure what you're doing. You'll see like this green box that opens. That's the row the specific things are in. What we're looking to change is within this row is the gallery module, and you'll see a little grey or black thing pop up here. When you hover over it, over the cog icon, you'll see module settings. So you click on that. That will open up gallery settings, which you can drag and drop wherever it's easiest for you to look at. You'll see here that that's got all the images you've currently got. Oops. Now that's me being silly, I dropped it, I'll open it again. Right, what you won't see is the title of the images, but I'll show you in a second where all of that information is held. If you want to delete one of these and change it over for a new image, you'll see little bins open as you hover over the image. Whichever one you want to change or delete, you click the bin and it will delete it. Obviously I'm not going to do that right now. If you then are going to add a new one to replace it, or a new one anyway, you go down here to this empty box with the circle, click on that, and it will open something called the media library. That contains all the images on your site, and you'll see the ones that are in that specific gallery have got ticks by them. Now if I click on one of these, be careful not to knock the tick out because it will make it not appear in the gallery. You'll see information about that here, and you'll see the title, French Chateau Sold. That's the title that you want for that image, and you can edit that. This is the actual image file that was uploaded, and you'll see there that you had labeled that French Chateau Sold, or perhaps I did. If we're going to add a new one to replace, let's say it's that one, up here in the left you've got media library and you've got upload files. Click on upload files. It will ask you then to select a file which takes you to your computer. You'll see I was playing around with one earlier. These are images that I've got, but obviously you'll have your own, and you'll have them the files labeled. It's better when labeling or saving those image files, Sarah, to call them what you're going to call them on the site. So for instance, this one for me is blog 2, about photo. Otherwise you end up with images like this, which are all numbers or image number, whatever, and that's what will appear in your title, which you don't want. So I'll upload this one again, blog 2, just so you can see. I'll delete both of these afterwards. Takes a little while it's loading up here in the top left. Once it has, you can click on that and you'll see there the title, blog 2, which we could change to Chateau whatever, really. But whatever you put in there is what will appear on your website. Something I should have mentioned is when you're uploading these files, if they've got things like an apostrophe in their title, Sarah, they won't upload. You can have dashes, but nothing like a apostrophe. If you needed to, then you would add that apostrophe in the title box here. I know that's not how you spell it, but just for instance. And then you select when you're happy that that's the image that you want. I'm not going to select, it's down in the bottom right, because we obviously don't want to add that. I'll get rid of these 2 images actually while I think about it. Delete permanently. So I'm left with ones that you've already got. But if you want to change the title of one of them, like mark an image as sold, then you do that here in the title, rainstorm at Compton's. But whatever you put in the title is the text that will appear. So these are the ones we've already got. So now I will select any new images or ones that were deleted will now show here. You'll be able to see them on the page that we're working on. When you're happy, there's a little green box here in the bottom right of the gallery settings module, and you tick to save changes. That will save those changes there. But then what you also have to do is go over to the top right of the dashboard of the page, and you'll see a green box with save, and you click save. Wait while that circle goes around. It will take you back to the page with all the boxes, and that would be it. You'll see here in the left hand side, page updated, and you can view the page to see any changes you've made, or you can do what I do. That's I use that tab that's got the front of the site on, and I would go to 2010 to 2016, and any changes would be seen here. And that's basically it. For now, don't worry about changing any other pages. Just work on your images that you want to change, and you want to delete any or add any new ones. I think actually instead of doing a separate one for the videos, Sarah, I may as well do that while I'm here. So this will be for your products in the shop. At the moment we've only got 4 there at the moment. In the back of the site, those are under products. So you click all products, and you'll see there the 4 that we've got. Now, to make it easier for yourself, I think when you add a new one, go to the last one that you did, click on duplicate. So that will make a duplicate of the wave, and you'll see there it's got copy. So what you would do is do the new title that you want there, you copy and paste that, you go to this permalink and you edit it by pasting that new title in. Click OK, and that's that done. You change the image by going over to product image, remove product image, and then you would select your new one. Remember, it's the product image that you want for this. It's the main image that you see on the page. So I'll just put this one in for now. Underneath the product image, you'll see add product gallery images. So you click on this and you can add several images that you want to go with it, which will appear under it as a small gallery of images, which when people click on will replace the main one. Make sure the category is ticked, which is art. Scroll down further, and over here on the left you'll see the price. So you would just change that price to whatever you wanted it to be for the new one. Down here we've got a product short description. Change this to whatever the description of the new one's going to be, or if you're editing an old one, you change that there. When you're happy with everything, and I'm not going to do it because we're not saving this product, you go over to the top right and you click on this green button, publish. And once you've done that, that will then appear, the new one will then appear, which obviously I'm not going to do it, on the front of the shop pages. And when you've got your products, those little extra product images will appear under this main one, and when people click on them it will display here. So if you wanted to show one of you working in the studio on it or whatever, then that's fine. And that's basically it. It's actually quite simple. I'll go back to all products. I'll leave that page because I'm not saving that one, and I'll get rid of that draft test one, send it to trash. If you want to edit any of them, like Coral Shimmer, maybe you want to add the product gallery images, then add those there. If you want to change the main big picture, then you remove that product image and you do exactly as you did for the galleries, and that is you'll go to the media library, and from there you can upload a new image, pretty much the way you did for gallery images, but this time it's just one, obviously. You can change your price here, you can change your description in this box at the bottom, and whatever you do, once you've done any changes, click update over here, and that will save your changes. And that's about it really for now, Sarah. If you struggle with it or anything, honestly, just let me know. It's absolutely fine. But I think, you know, it takes a bit of getting used to, but I think you'll get on with it okay.